Okay, welcome to tonight's elite training, and I will be covering for Mr. Kawan Mayo. Today, I'm going to give you something that is going to help you in your business, number one. Number two, you can sell it to people who are in network marketing and they need to have some type of ad copy autoresponder, right? So what are we going to talk about here? Well, folks, I just put together a series in 2021 of the best autoresponders, period. And got a presentation training I think I'll do to talk to people about autoresponders. I did it before. I'll do it again. But in this case, what I have done is I have written a whole series and I got it in a PDF. And two things you can do with what I'm going to give you to show you that we give value. The biggest problem that people have when they come to NowSite or any type of capture is what? Autoresponders. Does everybody know what to write in the autoresponder? Does anybody know what to write still? Unless you have something that's already pre-written, right? Most people don't know how to write autoresponders. And then if they do know how to write them, they're writing them too company, too corporate, right? And so we need to have autoresponders that are a good mixture. And what I did was, knowing that I was going to train tonight, I went and put it together a PDF for you. Now, I'm going to go over the autoresponders. I'm going to go on how they correlate to NowSite. If you're here, you have NowSite. And one of the things that you're probably missing if you have went to any of my regular trainings is I gave away some little small autoresponders. But what I'm going to give the elites, anyone that's an elite, I'm going to give you what's going to take me to the whole year to drip on everybody else. they're not going to, you guys are going to get them all first. That's what being a leader is about. So on my training, depending on even how long I do it, I don't even know how long I'm going to continue to do it, but on my training that I do on Mondays for NowSite, I'm kind of giving them a little bit, but I'm going to give you guys the whole year of autoresponders at your fingertips. And let's say if I were to stop doing the trainings, these autoresponders, you could sell the entire list for whatever you want. Somebody's gonna come to you and say, man, I need an autoresponder. I don't know what to write. Well, you can either drip it to them and charge them per email. You can charge them $5 per email and pay it. Where's my man Greg at? I think Greg had when he first met me a long time ago, Greg offered me he wanted me to write his emails for him. He asked me how much I charge to do autoresponders. And I told him I charge $50 an email to do it. It says $50 email. I said, yeah. I said, because they work. And so I gave some to NowSite that's been effective. These ones that I'm going to give you guys make the ones that gave the NowSite look like child's play. So I just want to know, how many people, do I got people in the waiting room? Sherry said, who waiting? People, Melvin, people are waiting. What they waiting on, Sherry?
Oh, I'm waiting on you, so hey.
Yeah, Kawan can't get in.
Waiting.
He can't get in.
Oh, Kawan can't get in?
Yeah.
He's saying he's not authorized to get in.
We won't let him in today.
Oh, he's not? Let's try to get him in. Where is he?
Yeah, Carol's asking for a number to get in as well.
It's asking? Hold on.
Carl. One of the guys on my team's asking, he says he can't get in because it's asking for a number.
A number? Give me 1 second. I didn't authorize it. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Let me fix this. How'd y'all get in?
It took me
right
4
link.
tries. It took
me 1 try, and my people, and they're on.
Link Facebook.
Yeah, my people are on too, so it works. I just sent it to Kawan.
It should be like straightforward getting in. It should be a straightforward getting in, right? So let me make sure everybody's getting in. And it shouldn't be no waiting room. You should be able to get in easy. Make sure there is no waiting room, right? Is everybody getting in now? Because I thought the numbers look a little low. Is everybody getting in here?
He said he's having issues. Is this being recorded?
Yeah, it's being recorded. Hold on. Let me see if I can get make sure everybody can get in. Bear with me 1 second.
The link that Kawan sent in the messenger worked perfectly. Now he's in.
Okay, he's in. Cool. So is everybody getting in? It should not let
my guy's in now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's requiring them to log into their Zoom account and then it log in. So it's weird.
What the? Let me see if I can change this for future.
Eric, you gotta mute, dude.
Mute Eric. Oh, sorry. Oh, I see why. Let me fix that for next time. Edit. Well, I don't want to end it, but let me just so it's requiring people to have a Zoom account. I don't know why I did that. All right, cool. So everybody's in. So here's what we're gonna do today, folks. So are you guys in? I don't hear anybody. Make sure you guys are good. All right, cool. So here's what we're gonna do. All right. Yeah. Well, we're gonna record it. So folks, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna touch on the autoresponders that I wrote, and Kawan's gonna have this recording available for you. I'll probably have to cut it and give it to him so we can cut past the people not getting in part. So I gave some autoresponders earlier. I'm going to show you this list. So let me just unmute. How many people want some really, really good autoresponders, like what I was going to teach for the year, and I may not even teach it all. So raise your hand. Let me see who wants them, who wants them. Okay. All right, cool. So you can do two things with cool. You can do two things with these autoresponders. You can use them for yourself, and somebody's going to say, man, my autoresponders suck. You could sell them to somebody in ClickFunnels. You could sell it to somebody in NowSite who's not on his team. You can sell these autoresponders. I've sold them before, and you can name your price. I've written them. They're all good to go. As you guys know, I've been writing autoresponders for years. So let me just kind of give you a little blast at these things. And I wrote them for this year, and I said, you know what the hey? Let me give these guys something that you can use. So let me go here on my screen share. Cool. Everybody can see my screen. That's me messing around in Zoom. All right, cool. So where's my secret stuff? Melvin's email swipes. Okay. Got some directions here. Now, if you have an opportunity that makes money online, you're going to have an email swipe right here you can use. You can copy and paste this and build your own series inside of NowSite. If everyone has NowSite, you have an autoresponder. And so these are written, and let me tell you how they're written. They're not written to talk about some company that's going to bore them to death. They're not written to talk about how much money you made. They're written to talk about solving a problem, and they're written to talk about why people should join you, and it's going to make them build a relationship. These are a relationship building autoresponders. So as I go down here, all right, let's say you got whatever business you have and you're using this for either NowSite or whatever. Subject line, my first online sale. It's a pretty decent subject line. So we're telling stories here. Hey, I remember like it was yesterday, a few weeks after making nothing and being disappointed after almost giving up, I logged to my account. There it was, my first online sale. But was it a glitch? Was it a family member who left, who felt sorry for me? Nope. So again, as you see down here, this is email number one. Email number two, quit your day job. Right. So you got a really good engaging series. I'm not going to read all of them to you. You got a really good engaging series. And here they're already written out for you. You can replace it with your name or your link. Email series number three. I'm going to show you all of them. Email series number four, building sandcastles. So here you can put any amount you want is one I put in here. And so what you're doing is people who missed the boat, and let me mute everyone, people who didn't sign up with you, what you really do want to have, folks, and I'm just going to tell you this, is you do want to have autoresponders because, for instance, in the opportunity I'm in now, there are a lot of people that didn't sign up, but I don't have time to sit there and track them all down and say, why you want to sign up? It was stopping you, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm feeding them into my autoresponder. They're going to see these emails. They're going to see a video with them, and they're going to see results here. So this is a really good series that you can build in. As I got 4 emails, 5 emails, make thousands a day by sleeping. It's another one I kind of have. Email, the time is now. And as you see, these are really, really good emails. Let me make sure I mute everybody here. So I don't want the message to get lost here. So these are really, really, really decent emails. All you got to do is copy and paste, right? So again, this is something. So for instance, let's say someone didn't sign up, right? Time is now. Not long ago, I was where you're at right now. Anxious to change your life, ready to take action, start making money online. So I did what any self-respecting new entrepreneur would do. I stalled. Instead of taking action, instead of going, I distracted myself with more research. Heck, I could have studied for months. You see, fear was holding me back. Fear was preventing me from taking action. Fear was the block that set in front of my goals. Guys want to know what always cut fear down to size? Action. Deliberate, calculated, full guns blazing action. Once you start, there'll be no stopping you. Take action now by watching the video I made for you. It's pretty awesome. Action speaks. That's when you want to drop either video that Quan made or I made or you made or whoever. Drop your video here. So you want to come back, you want to put these in, you want to mix these how you want to. Again, steal my stuff. What do Quan and I always talk about? We always talk about, you know what, you guys come in, you don't really have to do a lot of stuff because we do it. Well, imagine having this in a nice crafted email. So again, you're telling them about an easy system that they can use. You're telling, and look at these subject line, steal my stuff. Who wouldn't open that? The time is now. These are not boring subject lines. These are not your run of the mill, make thousands by sleeping. This is not your spammy type of stuff, right? Building sandcastles. These headlines are carefully crafted so they get opened. So if NowSite is using the Google email, this is what you'll do. So as you go down each one of these, you read these. I would not suggest changing too many words. If you change too many words, it will take the sting out of what these things will do. Put these in any one of your emails. I don't care what opportunity you're doing. I don't care if you're doing like an Epic, or I don't care if you're doing a 7K. I don't care what you're doing. They're going to cover every opportunity. Weight loss, if you're selling anything, CBD or whatever. So as you continue to go down this subject line, make thousands by sleeping, make money anytime, blah, blah, in my sleep, boom, time is now, steal my stuff, shatter your expectations. I mean, this is like gold right here. And I was going to teach this, but then I stopped teaching. I'm like, I'm not going to just give this away. I'm going to give it away to people who can sell it. So somebody comes to you, they don't have emails. I mean, we're not even done here. Subject line, if my friend can do it, hey, boom. So you got this subject line, the one word that kickstarts your greatest life. Hey, as you go down, subject line, I'll never settle again. So, I mean, as you see all of these subject lines, you can read through how embarrassing. So this is a whole story, right? You can sub these amounts out. You can put whatever amount you want to. They're all done. Again, it's email number 13, freedom to live. So as you insert these, you can mix them, you can match them. They don't have to be in sequential order. Number 14 could be number 1. So again, you go through these and now we have personal development. So I just did make money online, right? So now I walked into personal development. So maybe you want to have a personal development email. Maybe you're trying to sell life. Maybe you're trying to sell anything that deals with personal development. So again, you have emails that knock that out the box. So as you go down, personal development, there are, how many did I put here? Have you failed enough? And this is copy and paste autoresponders. You have enough to go 30 days because most people that I run into, they said, Melvin, I don't know where I can find a good 30-day autoresponder. Well, I solved their problem. I wrote out the best 30-day autoresponders. None of these are boring. None of these are just like run of the mill. They're all decent. They all stand out. You can stick these and mix and match these. So that's 15, personal development. And again, weight loss. If you're in weight loss, here you go. I got 15 emails for you in weight loss. So now we got all your weight loss right here. So if you're in a weight loss product, I don't care what you're in, you might be in Herbalife or you might be in Young Living or whatever. These are your weight loss emails. So I got make money online covered. I have personal development covered, maybe in something that deals with personal development. And so now we are into weight loss. As you see, we got emails on all weight loss. Again, how my friend lost 28 pounds first. Hey, it's me, meet Susan. I don't care. You sub any name here. Email number 2, embarrassing. 42 plus saw my weight loss struggle. Hey, so I mean, you're nailing right here. Now, here's another one. Entrepreneurship, another category. Folks, I don't know about y'all, but is anybody seeing gold here? Is anybody seeing gold? Not having to write all these emails to yourself, not having to figure this out. You can sell any category you want. Any category you can sell. Like for instance, like these are 15 days at a time. And I don't know, I've been working on this since early 2020. I don't know anyone except, but I'm obsessed with this stuff. This is what I've been doing. So this is how I make my sales. If anybody wants to know how I make my sales, how I get people on my list, how I invite people, I do everything through email. I'm a decent phone person, but everything goes through email first. So I track through email, I retain through email. So if I get into an opportunity, and I'll be honest with you, sometimes I have a slow startup. Sometimes I might get 5 signups my first day, and then I might go, I might have a stagnant week or whatever. And it's because I might have to run a business, or I might have to do something else. Like right now, my mom's having hip surgery. I had to run a restaurant, so I haven't had the chance to get in. So now I'm going to go with my funnel that I have in this new venture that I've joined, and I'm actually going to go backlog them with the emails that count. This is how you get people to stay connected. So again, this is entrepreneur. So these are all email swipes. You never have to worry about email swipes again. And as I'm going through them, it's just 13, there's email 14, survivalist, peppers, and niche, right? So again, if you're in the survival thing, you want to sell something, like I sell stuff on Amazon, that's survival stuff. So here you go, you got your survivalist emails. So again, I'm trying to cover every category, something that you can't even think of. So we got weight loss, we got personal development, we got entrepreneur, we got survival, health and wellness, right? Most people say, oh man, we did weight loss. No. Weight loss is weight loss. Health and wellness, health and wellness. I think people just get them mixed up. Like people think, oh, I should just have one health and wellness and that will cover everything. No, you need to be specific in your autoresponders. You need to address people's problem. That's why people's autoresponders suck. Every autoresponder I've seen from a person who's asking my help, and they're like, oh man, it's so good. Can you look at them? I just really did a good job. I look at them. They're like, hey, I made $200 a day and you could do it too. The company that I'm in, we've been around for 14 years. We have 4 affiliates. We have, don't mind, I want to hear that. Just harsh. No, I want to hear all that stuff. They don't want to know how long you've been around. Who cares about that? They want to hear, they want a story, man. Give people a freaking story. Give them a story. I think Sherry used my other autoresponders before, and she said it worked pretty good as far as building a relationship. We want to build relationships, man. We don't want to just shove out useless, worthless emails to people. So building relationships is what works. And I've gotten my reputation in this industry by building relationships. I got people who join me. It's not because anything else, because of I'm building a relationship with those people. I'm giving them something of value. So your email series should reflect that, right? So tell stories in your email. People don't know how to write stories in email. Well, I wrote them for you. So health and wellness niche. So as we go down, more and more and more and more emails, health and wellness. This document is loaded with everything. Cooking recipes, all right? So maybe you want to sell a cooking online and you don't have an email for that, right? Oh, I don't have an email for cooking. I got you covered, right? Cooking recipes niche. So, okay, I'm gonna say this. I do own a restaurant, and this is what I do sell recipes. So these are my emails that I wrote for my recipes. I wrote these back in 2018, and they're really, really good. And I've had so many people come to my restaurant for recipes. And so what I do part of the time, folks, is, I own 17 restaurants, but I own a total of 17 separate businesses. The restaurant is one business. That's 17 different restaurants that I kind of, work with my mom, myself, my dad, and my cousin. So that's a lot of freaking restaurants, right? I got 2 locations that I branded Hawks. I got other locations that I sub-own with people that I've invested money into. And one of the ways of really getting a restaurant going is to do cooking shows. So what I've done is, I'll show you guys this. And this is, if you're going in the restaurant business, you want to listen to this right here, because I've been in restaurant industry probably since my family's been in for a while. And so restaurant is a really, 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 if you are in there, a really, really good thing. But I'm going to show you something about restaurants. So if you get into a restaurant, I'm going to tell you the best thing to do. The best thing to do is to get on YouTube and have a cooking show. So I'm going to put in, I got my father on here too, and my mother, and I booked them a TV show. Booked them a show with a host, had them do it, took me out, and there they are right here. This is my parents. If you've never seen my parents, here they are. I booked them on Ingrid's World TV show. And she went in and she did an interview with my parents. And that's my father, that's my mother, and they were displaying how we make our food, right? And so from that, they kind of showed us. I'm not gonna have a whole lot of views. I mean, Ingrid is really cool, but I like how her format is. I like how she has a studio. I like how I can go there, and I like how we can book and get people. So if you are starting a restaurant business, if you want to get known, put your stuff on YouTube. get your family on YouTube. So my parents have been around. So that is my mom, my father. If you don't know what they look like, you do now, right? And so they're not prevalent on YouTube, but I do get them on YouTube. And again, there's my father again, getting on YouTube. And so along with him is a gentleman named Famous Brown. He's another one of my partners. And so, not getting off subject, Preston is an entertainer. And I know y'all laughing at the old people, but my father used to be an MLM back in his day, a company called A.O. Williams, which is now Prime America. It might sound crazy. Back in the day, man, he recruited 16,000 people from a Rolodex. So honestly, this is Famous Brown, another partner of ours, and he has a radio show that he brings in. So this looks small time to y'all, but this is local. This is here in Richmond, Virginia. So local stuff is not going to have a whole lot of views, but it's going to have enough to where it attracts people. So, these are the type of things we want to do. Look, I mean, he has his soul music stuff, but I write their autoresponders. They have sales funnels. I write the autoresponders. My father has a sales funnel with Ric Flair in it. I have to show you guys that one. It's on another platform. But anyway, get back to the email swipes. So if you're doing cooking, you want to have your own cooking show. You want to sell your own recipes. I got it right here. Already done. I sell my own recipes. I do that as well too. So you got your weight loss stuff here. So I mean, it just goes on and on and on. So just kind of giving you ideas on how to lose these. You got, I lost my place here. I left off at cooking. But yeah, if any of you guys are in a restaurant or that type of niche, here you go. And so these will broadly cover any niche. You can read the chef's cheat sheet. So boom, this is what I get, because if you guys don't know, I can cook. Website templates niche. Who's in website templates niche? We are now site, right? So, and it might not be just, I'm gonna be honest, everybody doesn't have now site, but you know what? Some people might have ClickFunnels, some people might have Conversion Pros, whatever. Well, you may want to sell templates. You may want to sell a template here as well. I'm going to give you something else to go along with this. I do have an offline business where I sell stuff too as well. And so I do the stuff for offline people. Golf, there's a golf niche. So if you want to really sell stuff on Amazon, you got people that are interested in golf, you can do golf. Golf is pretty big here in Richmond, Virginia, where I'm at. So I wrote a golf thing because I used to be in this golf club, and I can golf. And I literally had to write autoresponders because I literally use capture pages for everything, folks. Like, don't laugh. I use capture pages for everything. If my dog has a capture page, everything has a capture page, stuff on Amazon. I'm actually doing a series now of my sound equipment. I'm going to have a capture page. So I make capture pages and autoresponders for everything, If there's not one thing that you can't go in. If you opt into my list, you're going to get a good email back. It's not going to be a choice, because that's how I build my list, right? And so you got golf as you go through here. Dating, you got dating it. So, hey, maybe you want to be a person who is on a dating scene, right? Or maybe you're going to get a commission for, and I don't know if you guys know this, you can get a commission for referring people to dating sites. So all you got to do is click down the bottom and see affiliate link. And I'm an affiliate of everything, folks. I'm an affiliate of dating sites. I'm an affiliate of a freaking dog site. I think I showed this last time. So I can make money off of dog food. I make money off of VPNs. I make money off of whatever. So I'm sticking emails in here for everything I do. You can sell them for anything. People say, oh, what am I going to do with a dating? Like, you never know. That's why I wrote the emails, right? Nobody is doing this stuff. That's why I said you can sell this whole entire thing. You can sell it for whatever you want to. It doesn't matter. I'm just giving it away. This is like something that people say I wouldn't give away. So again, you have all the stuff right here. So I have all niches that you can think of, some that you would never thought of, some you're going to laugh at this. So let me stop the share. What are your feedback, guys? Unmute yourself. Oh, let me check. Y'all can unmute. Any feedback? Any questions? Unmute.
Hey, that's great, Melvin. Real good, man. All those niche email swipes, that'll definitely help.
Now, some quick training. How many people don't know how to set up an email in NowSite? You don't know how to set up an email campaign in NowSite. Let me know. If you don't know, I will show you really quick from scratch.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know either.
Okay.
Melvin, I've got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you have multiple emails? Because with multiple different businesses, I like to keep the emails separate.
Yeah, I do. Let me just now. This I'm insane. Kawan is too. Let me show you all my email swipes. I got a crap ton of them. It's just and then NowSite. So not only do I have them in NowSite, I got another autoresponder called Get Response. I keep Get Response. I pay about $4 something a month for it, but I got to keep Get Response because my list is entirely too big. And I can API certain things, and so I can API my Get Response autoresponder into my Facebook, into my Twitter. I can API it to TikTok. So I keep it because of the integrations that they have. So yes, you can have emails for everything. I create so many different campaigns. Even with the, just like in some of my stuff, like I've actually siphoned some of my list out. Let me share my screen here. I'm going to NowSite. I'm actually going to go and Get Response. So I got an email list and Get Response that I just started not too long ago. And just to show you how valuable these are, I show you that I use them. And again, anyone who's in network marketing, they're going to beg you for these. You could sell them a piece of it. You don't have to sell them the whole thing. I wouldn't sell the whole thing. You said, look, I went to a ad copy training, and I got some phenomenal emails you can use. You can go on YouTube. I guarantee you this, folks, and I'm going to answer your question. Just kind of, you can actually use this with multiple different niches. Keep your campaign separate. Don't ever run name your campaign, keep them separate, because when you link them to your list, you don't want to have the wrong emails with the wrong campaign. So yeah, you can have multiple lists, but I guarantee you right now, if you were to make a video, go on YouTube and say, how many people struggle with autoresponders? Well, if you want to stop struggling with autoresponders, watch this video. I'm going to make it simple, easy, no more thinking, no more banging your head against the wall, no more failed conversions. And man, you can go set up a little payment thing, PayPal. You can sell them 15 or 10 autoresponders, probably for $5 a message, right? If you want to give a discount, you can sell it to them for $50. Say $50, I'll do your whole entire autoresponder from start to finish. $50. And you can sell that over and over and over and over, because I've done it. That's why. Because these people don't want to write this stuff, man. I mean, how many people want to sit down there and write an autoresponder series for 30 days? What would you write? Let me ask you this question. Has anybody here completed a 30-day autoresponder?
Yeah.
I did it.
You did?
Forever. It took me forever.
How much?
30 days to do.
If you're people don't have the type of time. This is mind numbing stuff. This took me 2 years to write all this stuff. 2 years. And it just took collecting and stuff. So you can sell this, you can make money from it. I'm gonna give it to you guys. I'm probably give it to Kawan so you can put it back there in Elite and you can grab it, because I will not put this back into my Dr. Money at all. I will not give this away to anyone that is not Elite. So I got a lot of gold stuff that I won't give away. So they won't get that. So this is something that I do for y'all. This is like this is something that I keep close to me, but I was gonna share it, just I want to make sure I give you guys some value. So let me go to NowSite. I'm going to show you guys how to set up just a campaign really quick. For those of you who don't know, if you do know, awesome. Don't mean to drag you through, but we want to make sure that everyone in NowSite can have effective usage of the NowSite, and you only get this training from Elite. I actually, like I said, I train for NowSite, but I don't give them everything. Y'all know that. Because that creates competition for people that's not on our team.
Melvin, can I ask you a quick question, because it pertains to what you're getting ready to show us?
Yep.
I was under the understanding that when you do the $87 NowSite, that you only have one email for all three, businesses that you can market. Is that not true?
That's not true. You can, if you had 87, it sends out 10, you can send out 10,000 emails a day, but you can have multiple campaigns. Like I got people coming in from Epic. I got some people coming in for my 7K launch. I got people coming in for old registration stuff that I did. I got people coming in for this freaking I do it. I don't know why I did this company. I just have no idea why. But I mean, it was this COVID company I'm doing. So I got people coming in. So I'm going to show you the entire campaign. You can have as many as you want. There is no stopping you. So you just have to be smart about it. And I know there's a limit. So let me see if everyone can look at this. So
Hey,
up
Melvin,
here, yes, ma'am.
I think my question was really like multiple emails within NowSite, so that the campaigns are coming from different emails depending on the email that I have set up for that particular business.
That's what I meant.
Okay. So let me
They
follow.
used to let you, but they don't anymore.
So you want to, okay. So you're talking about having like one campaign, but multiple emails coming from the different campaigns into the one campaign. Am I being correct in saying that?
No,
Right,
they
so
mean
for my Epic account, I would like it going to my, from my Epic email. And then for like, say, my unique account,
Oh, I got
coming
no,
from
yeah.
the email that I have set up for that account.
No, they're gonna have to
my
be
question.
one email.
Yeah,
One
that's
email to come for everything. That's
Melvin,
unfortunate. Mhm.
let me speak on that. So there is a way to do it. If you have the account, go ahead and purchase the Now Marketing Pro. They'll allow you to add another email address on there, and so you can actually have two email addresses. I currently have two. I got grandfathered in, but I currently have two email addresses, and so you can do it if you actually go to where, if you want, you can show them right now, but you'll have to contact support as well. But if you have like tons of them, they won't do tons of them. Like they might do like one or two, but for sure, if you have the Now Site Marketing Pro, you can add two emails.
so. Ryan, what would the advantage be having the pro against having two sites? So meaning you could sign up a site for 47 at half price with Now Site, right? So if you signed up another account underneath you, would that be better than having the Marketing Pro because you'd actually be earning money off your own advertising?
I mean, that's the way around it. I mean, but
I didn't think of that.
that is a way around it. I didn't think about that either. But honestly, if you're going to do that, you might as well get Marketing Pro, just for the fact that you'll get more of the what is it? With the Marketing Pro, you'll get the SMS text marketing. You'll get the all the other additional emails. Instead of 10,000, I think it's 15,000. So you'll get more stuff added to your original account on top of what you have, and compared to getting another $47 one. Now, if you get the $87 one, you still won't get the SMS marketing. That'll be a la carte. So you get more benefits for getting the Marketing Pro.
Good stuff, Ryan. Good stuff, Ryan. See, Ryan is a man that's on point that knows all the stuff. So that's why we have him. It is a big help. So, as you see, this is my get response. So right now, I've taken some out because I dropped the amount of. I used to pay $400, so I dropped it down. But to have 25,000 contacts, just from all these different campaigns, I mean, I got different ones that add up. So I got 25,000 leads or contacts here, just from different things I've done. And so I hit my list with different things as well too. So that's one over here. I use that for different reasons, do just different purposes. And now I have Now Site. I'm cutting myself down on just money. I'm just no need to spend a lot of money on it. So Now Site, $87, I get it all. So these are different campaigns I have that I've structured. 27 Days of Christmas, blah, blah, blah. So even did one for Clubhouse. I was actually doing a page for, and I play around. So between you and I, guys, I do like sometimes if Now Site needs a good capture page, I can put it together pretty quick. So I mean, I'm pretty decent at capture pages. So you probably recognize that one. That's one I built here, and they used it. So I build stuff that they can use. I was gonna build it for myself, but they liked it. So hey, y'all can get it. So I do pages like this and, you know, a bunch of pages back here. But anyway, with the email campaigns, it's pretty easy. All you got to do is basically come in here, add a new email campaign. Don't do newsletters. So whatever you do, don't mess with this part because you can screw it up really bad. So that's supposed to be for your social media. So don't even mess with that. So just add new and you name it. I'm going to name it test. Pick
You're not
one or
showing your
more.
screen?
I'm sorry. It should show. Anybody see my screen?
Yeah, you're showing it. I see it.
Yeah,
Okay.
can see it.
Okay, I see it
Okay.
now. Thanks.
All right. So test, I pick my email address, boom, boom, boom. I get started. Now, basically what you want to do is if you have a page that's already made, this is where you're going to connect it. So I'm not going to connect it to this. This is what I'm doing here. So I don't have anything connected to, but connect it to a page, whatever page you choose. And this will be connected to that page, whatever page you want. And then all you would do from here is add new email, right? And you give the email a name. You give it a subject line and okay, i.e. subject line. You don't have to come up with that either. I've done that for you. So let's go back. Melvin's email swipes. So subject line, copy. There's your subject line already done. And there's your headline, copy. All right, and here's your large text block. And all you're going to do is go edit. Come over here to my email swipe here. For those of you who wrote 30-day autoresponders and you literally did it, you right here is, I know you guys are smiling from ear to ear. Boom. All you want to do, like they're going to come like this. Just make sure you have them in there the way I have them in there. So again, you don't want it going all the way across. So she says, hey, so you want to drop down and hit boom right here. Boom, boom, boom. Because people are not going to read it all across. And all you want to do is drop it down. Make this a long one instead of a cross. It just looks better. If you ever written autoresponders, you know this looks better because you're not going to read stuff over there. So you know where to break it up at, right? Break it up at the periods here. You can see all your breaking points here. Boom. So there we go. So it's all in here, very easy. And Michael alluded to this too. And a lot of people are not going to go all the way across the stuff. You got to remember, people have cell phones. The cell phone's going to chop this stuff off. So you got to make it as a cell phone. So what you want to do here is once you have that's one in there, you go through, you change out what you want, whatever you want to do. Right here, you put your name or you put your website. If you want people to call you, I normally put in my autoresponders, Melvin Crawley Jr. Call me any time. And then I'll put my number in there. Boom. So that's it. It's just easy like that. And then if you want to change the font, you don't like this, you hate the font, I mean, you can change it to whatever you want to change it to. You don't like the size, you can make it a little bigger. I always do mine as size 16 because it just looks good on the phone. So 16 or higher, 18 is good, whatever. But at least 16 minimum, because 12. If I were to show this to you on the phone, this is going to look too small. So go at least 16, 18 is even bad. You can even go here and be creative. If you guys seen how I do video sales letters, when I go in, I'll go in and highlight certain words. You know, my first online sale, and I'll say, do like this. It was real. And give some life to this, you know, just kind of, it breaks up the monotony of all these words together, but people are going to read it. But, you know, you can just go through here and you can, like, let's see if I can find a good word. You'll see it. Gave myself, Boom. That's a good word I would highlight and italicize. So get this whole thing here. See how it's giving me, it's giving this thing a little character now. It doesn't look all boring and stuff.
Show them how to hyperlink.
Yeah, so you can hyperlink as well too. So if you want to hyperlink, you can put your link here. Let's say it's click here. What you would do is go right here. There's going to be a hyperlink button. You see this button right here? This is where you would put your URL. So you put your URL if it's I'm just gonna go to facebook.com or whatever. If it's facebook.com or whatever you want them to go, you stick it right here and you hyperlink it and it will be hyperlinked. And what I like to do is I like to make this big as hell. Like I like to make the link, I like to make this part big. And so you hit OK. Sometimes it doesn't appear big, but anyway, when you hit OK, you have it here. This is how it should look. It shouldn't be all the way across because that's why I said don't have it across. You want it to come down. You want it to look decent like this. So you want it to be easy to read. So when you look at it like this, it's very, very easy to read. So anybody can do this. So it's just pretty easy. So just copy it in here. Make sure you read them. Make sure you take in, take out. I'm going to give it to Kawan. He's going to upload this into Elite. And you guys will have this as a PDF.
Can I ask a question, please?
Sure.
How would you add a PDF to that for them to download?
Oh, so basically, you mean to add a PDF into Now site to download?
Yeah, add it into the letter that you have there, the email.
Oh, no. Well, you can. Let me see if you can. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Can you host it on Now site?
Yeah, let me see. Give me 1 second because you can have. Hold on. I think you can do it. Give me 1 second.
Just make it a button, Melvin.
Yeah, make it a button.
Make it a button and then make it downloadable. And when you download it, make it a PDF.
I got you. Okay, perfect. So make it a button. Let me go back here. So you make it a button. So you can take out the click here if you want to. And there's a button right here. And you can hit the here. And then what you do is if you got your PDF on Dropbox, if you got it on Now site, you can do this. So let me save this here. It's making me do something here. Let me go here and grab one from my team. I'll save this. And I'll go to my content and I'll get one of my PDFs here. Let me grab one I got. So for instance, I got this killer headlines one. I'll copy this from Dropbox. Or if you have one hosted on Now site, you can copy it from Now site. Let me make sure it loads. Oh, it doesn't load. I wonder if Now site does host. Does Now site host these? So you don't have a hostable link. So put it in Dropbox. So again,
if you want to host it, you can host it, but it's gonna be like on the page. So like when you drop the email over the button, and that button could either be how a phone, it could be a phone, it could be a text, or that's when it could be a PDF.
Got you. But it'll do it in email too, right?
I was just looking at you doing an email right now. I didn't see the option just now.
Okay.
Go to that button.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. So I think you gotta link it. So whenever you do an email option here and you go down to this, click here, it doesn't. So what I would do is go to Dropbox, set up a free Dropbox account. If you want to give away PDFs, I don't even pay for Dropbox. I could, but I got all kinds of stuff in here. I got all types of whatever in here. So I got a ton of stuff in Dropbox. You can have at least a couple of gigs free. So put all your stuff in here. I got apps in here that I have with my other business. So I got PowerPoints. I got templates from my old MLM stuff. So I got all my roadmap stuff here, all my giveaways, all my whatever. So put your something right here. And what you want to do is, let's say if it's a PDF, like this offline marketing roadmap. I want to click, I'll get the link. I'll copy it. I'll go back to the Now site. And if I want to have this button go here, I can put this right here to give away a PDF. So this is what they'll get. And it's already hosted by Dropbox free. So it's an offline marketing roadmap that I have of how to start an offline business. I probably did
excellent, because I was wondering, because I was interested in using the PLR, that content, but I couldn't fathom out how I could give it to somebody within.
Just roll it over. In Dropbox. Yep.
Okay.
Get you a,
If you're doing it on the page, if you're doing it on the actual page, then you can do the download feature. Or just down, you can actually upload a PDF right into the Now site, and Now site will host it. And then when
really?
yep.
Oh, wow. Really?
Watch, go do it real fast right now. Go to any page.
Gotcha. Oh, you're talking about on the capture page. Oh yeah, you're right. So I get what you're saying. What you want to do is create.
Give away the PLR product. So if you give away PLR, that's gonna be on the actual capture page.
Yep.
You know, it's not gonna read through email. But if you did it through an email, then you can do what Melvin just did right now, and you know, do it that way. Another thing you can do is you can just link your capture page inside your email. So make a capture page. They put that. Yeah. When they click the button on inside the email, it's gonna take them straight to your capture page, and then that capture page, will then open up for them.
So I got you. So what he's saying is this right here. So what you can do is you can do what's called let me see if the button does it. It does on a button. Let me find the button here. Button. Yep, you can do it right here. So he's right. This is where you upload your PDF, and this is where you can give it away. So you would make I knew this was there, but I didn't even think about it. So because I don't give away stuff like that on PDF. But yeah, he's right. So and Kawan's taught y'all how to do the PLR. So yeah, you can actually put a button right here and then link this page, and then have a video like maybe of yourself or a thank you page, and let them download right there and put that in the email. So you will make this page, put your PDF right there, Now site host it, you can download it. So yeah, it can.
Thank you so much. This is priceless. Thank you.
Yep. So yeah, I'll load those in there so you guys have them. And like I said, this covers, I think it's covered every niche. If I'm not mistaken, I think I have everyone in there. If there's a niche that I didn't cover, let me know. I'll add to it and I'll drop some more emails. But I think what you got here I don't even think I left anything out. I mean, this is literally over 100 emails you can have for whatever, and whatever you kind of are promoting, it'll fit in one of these categories. I don't see where it couldn't fit. I mean, like read them, quit your day job. I mean, it's just, you can read this yourself when you get them. Yep.
Are these emails right here? Is this all in a PDF file?
Yep, it is. Yep. All one PDF.
All right, so when you upload the video, when you finish this video right here, you finish editing it, you send it to me, send me this link to this file too, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this an instant download in the Elite University. So all y'all gotta do is go, when y'all watching this same training in Elite University, right up under it, it should be a resource tab or a download tab, and then you'll instantly be able to download all these. So you won't have to then in turn go looking for these or go to your back office. Also, we'll put these, if Melvin already did, we'll also put this in the team section, in our team section on Now site. So when you go on Now site, it just automatically be there already.
Yep. So y'all guys got it. So like I said, it's I wanted to give you guys something that you can use immediately today. And I know the biggest weakness of everybody, including myself, is autoresponders. Nobody wants to sit there and write 15 days of it. And if you write 15 days of it, what are you going to write? And so if you're a part of Elite, I mean, I don't know if you could not have a reason to join. You can go to anybody right now and say, well, you got a business. What about your autoresponders? This is a look they're gonna give you. Let me show you the look they're gonna give you. What about your autoresponders? What do you mean? Like, what are you writing? Let me see them. I guarantee you. They're gonna be tough. It's gonna be a struggle, because I can read them here, but I've been writing these for years, folks. I write them for a lot of people. I was paid to write them for a long time ago. I used to be in an agency where we did ad copy. That's how I come up with all this ad copy. Y'all know I've been teaching since I've been on Now site, but I've been doing this ad copy stuff for a long time. And I still do it. So I do it for a lot of different products. I do it for my commercials that I have here in Richmond, Virginia for my restaurant. I do it for my insurance business that I have here. I do it for all of my stuff. So I have to do it every day. This is how I survive. This is how my family survive off my ad copy. So I got to come up with something every day, not just for MLM, but I got to come up with this stuff for my own brick and mortars, which I got a lot of. So did you have a question, Leanne? You good? I saw you waving. Oh, but you was waving. Okay, I got you. Okay. So anybody got any questions? other languages?
Oh, I'm just excited to get your email autoresponder because that's how I've built my business. And in the last 6 months, they haven't been working. So there's something that's not quite right.
Yeah, you just got to change them up. I mean, you got to talk. You got to build relationships with people. And I don't know. I know you guys are scared of phone, but how many people put their phone number in their email? It's just, I mean, after email like that, you should.
I do.
And
That and my websites.
And the best thing you can do is stop being, don't be too salesy. Like, don't come across like like you said, with all that spammy emails and, you know what I mean? Hey, how would you like to make $10,000 this month and all that stuff? None of that stuff. Actually, that's probably gonna go straight to spam anyways, to be real with you. But even if you try to be slick and try to word it different, all that, still, you don't even want to come from that approach, because think about what you do when you see those emails, and we see past the title. We can actually see the first 3 lines. So think about it. You see the title, and then you see the first 3 lines. So even if they think they tricking you with a slick title, you also want to be mindful of the first 3 lines. I don't know if you covered this, but you want to be mindful of those first 3 lines, because if those first 3 lines come across salesy, you can see that. Like, go open up an email right now, real fast. Melvin, just go like to Gmail, just real fast.
Yeah, I got a ton of them in mind.
Yep, and you're gonna see right away. You can see right through people just by what they sent you. So watch. We're gonna go to some. I'm pretty sure you got tons of spam.
I'm gonna go to my spam.
Okay, so look at that. Dear Melvin, we hope things are going well for you. Our records indicate that about time that we see already. I can see what that's about. So it doesn't matter what that title says right now. See what I'm saying? So you gotta even be mindful of what's written over there in the gray, and that's gonna be your first 3 lines. So if that title is spammy and those first 3 lines is spammy, a good chance is it's gonna be looking like my email inbox, 49,000 unopened inboxes. And you don't want to be the 49,000 unopened inbox message, you know, and that comes from, because literally I go on my inbox and I can literally scan through without opening up anything and see how much spam is there or how much someone's trying to sell me something, and I don't even bother opening it.
Yep.
So just be real.
And he's right. Look at all this stuff right here. Even this one, this guy's like, proposal investment was paying attention. I'm a lawyer, investor, whatever. I know that's spammy. And that's why I said these are going to be really good for you, because with these, go back to them. The title isn't spammy. Subject line, perfect date night. I mean, so you can mix these in. Like I said, you can mix them in or whatever. But even if we go to Money Making Online, and as a matter of fact, I'll show you some of the responses I got. I get some responses from these emails too. That's in my email. This is a lot of email. Just over. So my first online sale, I mean, hey, and like Saquon said, the first 3 lines, hey, I remember like it was yesterday, after weeks of nothing, disappointed. So this is a pretty decent story. You want to read about this, because somebody might have not made their first online sale yet. They might be struggling. So now you can identify them. I mean, this is like from the heart. Quit your day job. Hey, for me, it started with a dream. I wanted to be my own boss. So even these three lines right here, they're not spammy at all. So Gmail is going to like this. The day I'll never forget. Hey, I walked into my boss's office. This is a story. Like, who wants to continue to read the rest of the story? Right? You want to know what happened, right? I walked in my boss's office. He was probably ready to hand me my next project, a project that would consume my energy, time, and life, but it never got to that point. So now we just being personable. We're not being spammy. We're not saying blah, blah, blah. I mean, some of them will talk about money. So subject line, building sandcastle 6,000. So, hey, probably my 4th vacation of the year. As usual, we went all out. Finest hotel overlooking White Sugar Lands, blah, 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 5-star restaurant. It was paradise. Again, my kids had just buried me in sand. Now we're starting to build sandcastles. When I heard the phone buzz, I knew it wasn't my boss. I was my own boss. I remembered about the product we just launched. Recently checked my phone. I was amazed. I saw, you see how deep down, we're putting it right here, but you see how deep down we even talking about money? Like, and look at how we talk about it. We're painting a picture. My kids buried me in the sand. Now we just started building sandcastles. When I heard my phone buzz, I knew it wasn't my boss. I was my own boss. I remember I remembered about the product launch I just did. I checked my phone. I was amazed when I saw that another 6,719 was added. You can change this to 500 to my account. Sales have been rolling in all week. There I was where I wanted to be with my family on the perfect beach, yet I was making more money than I ever had sitting in a stuffy boardroom with 15 overstressed executives throwing their lives away. How did I get there? how can you make the switch and trade in a corporate life for a near magical life of amazing freedom and opportunity? I'm ready to show you. Check out my video, the movie, make the move, your name. P.S. By the way, our sandcastles turned out great. Why? Because I was 100% focused on them and my kids, not serving a boss. You can do this. So you see the tone? Does that sound spammy? That sounds like a real story, right? So this could be your story. These people don't know you. So that's what Kawan's saying. You definitely don't want to change these to be too spammy. You want to leave them like they are. You want to just use them like they are. You want to build a relationship. And I have more of these coming out. I got a ton of them that I'm writing to. And I'm probably going to end up writing what you should say on a sales video. So we'll have those too. So yeah, you can go through these folks and just take them line by line. They're not spammy at all. They're really good emails. This is my favorite one. I use this one a lot of times. So, I mean, it's just, people using my stuff. So yeah, do them all individually, man. I'm going to give them to Kawan after this is over immediately. He's going to add them to Elite University, and you will have unlimited email swipes. Again, you could sell these. You could take your results. As a matter of fact, if I ranked up in another company, I'm going to rank up in this one I'm in now. If I rank up, I can say, hey, listen, I do a YouTube video. Hey, listen, the system I have was able to close all my business, and it just wasn't the system. It's the entire email series. If you even want to build your own system, right? And you want to have emails already here done for you, you could do that and sell your own system. I mean, you could charge people. You could go and say people in Now site, you could charge them to write their emails for them. That's another gig, man. That's another whole way you can make money. So, I mean, again, in Now site, you can make money while making money, while making money, while making money. That's kind of what Kawan has been showing you all along. So any questions before we end here?
I just have a comment. The emails that people read, they can relate to those emails, because there's somebody out there stating or thinking that they can't do it, but then they see that it can be done by the emails you're writing. Yep.
Thank you, man. That's what it's all about. It's all about just building that rock solid relationship. And if you're going to use money, you got to learn how to use it. You just can't throw it in people's faces. You can't, whatever. I mean, like I said, I mean, I tell people this, a lot of people don't know what I have financially, don't know what I have, whatever. I mean, they assume, but I mean, in some cases, when people actually, the very few people who have got to see me outside of whatever, or see me for real, or the people who've actually driven to Richmond and actually had a chance to spend some time with me, it's one of those things where people who make a lot of money, they're not going to throw it in your face. You're going to tell they make a lot of money by how they market, by how they advertise. They're not going to say, you don't see Cedric Harris throwing the money. You don't see Kawan, saying, I just made $50 million today. What you do is you see him using it in a way. Might not be a good example. What? Well, no, but see, a good example. No, you are a good example, because when you show it, you're showing a legitimate reason about it. Like you're not taking like a bunch of cash and like throwing it up. What you're doing is you're showing people how you arrived there. Like you're showing them the W-2. You're not going in your bank account and showing them like everything.
Hey, Kawan, I love it. They say, take that, you filthy animal.
Well, look, that works for, well, look, think about it, that works for Kawan because that's his style. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna work for all of y'all. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't mean to call anybody out, but
no, he's right.
I can't see Ryan coming up and just with a gold chain, and stacks everywhere. It's just it ain't gonna work for Ryan. Ryan can come out this joint with the. I mean, Ryan can't do. Ryan is not gonna be. I can't see Ryan like that, And so for the average person, why it works for Kawan, because Kawan knows how to promote. He's written books, he's the DVDs, he's done productions, so he knows how to do it. But if you guys do it, it's gonna be cheesy, because we're not promoters, we're not branders. Most of you guys are not. So you got to have emails that speak for you like that. Like I'm a marketer and a businessman, but I'm not a good I can promote, But I mean, I do commercials. You know, I said I do commercials. I set up, you know, it's a different way because I'm coming from an offline world. So all my stuff is offline. I mean, I'm online, you know, recently, but I'm coming from an offline world. So, you know, could that work for me? Probably. I don't know. Oh no, I like that mural though. He got it painted though. So a lot of stuff Kawan do I like though. I'll be liking his lights. I'll be liking his a lot of his styles and stuff. So, but I mean, yeah, I mean, I tried it in the past.
Now you're right. You're right. If the average person was to come around, did the same thing, it would come across way different. You know what I mean? You just gotta be yourself, man. At the end of the day, whoever you are, this is the same person I was before. This is the same person I was before marketing. You know what I mean? Yep. So all I did was that's what, like they say, when you make money, all money does is amplify who you really are. If you're a cool person, you're gonna be even cooler person. If you're an asshole, you're gonna be a big asshole. Like I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? So if you like to floss, then you're gonna floss even more. You know what I mean? If you like cars, you're gonna buy bigger cars, you know, you're gonna buy bigger houses. So before I even started marketing, I was always that person. I was living in abundance. I was not the person that said money don't buy happiness. I was always getting into an argument with that person, and I'm glad I started making money because I was able to prove that person wrong. Because I always say, watch, when I make money, I promise you, I'm not gonna be that person that say money don't buy happiness. And I swear to you, I'm telling you firsthand, it brought me a lot of happiness. I ain't been arguing with nobody. I ain't been stressing. I ain't pulling no hairs out, nothing. I'm getting a little gray. I'm getting older, but I ain't stressing, you know, and it's just real. Like I said, yeah, but you know, if I have in the form of like, I just lost a friend today, you know what I mean? I just, you know, buried them. So yeah, all the money in the world won't bring them back, but it cushions everything that's going on in your life. You know, it makes it so that you don't have to stress and worry about how this is getting paid and how that's going to get handled. And if I pass away, do I got to do a GoFundMe and a hot plate? And, you know, things like that. And that's what we mean by the happiness. Like, it's happy not to have to stress over that stuff. Because when you're stressing, I always tell people, 90% of people that you see stressing in the world or going through things or going through divorce, let's be honest, it started from money first. You went through some money issues, you know, you might have been going through some hardship, you know, you might have, you know, things didn't go right. Then what that do? Misplaced anger. You start arguing more. You start blaming each other. And then that's where that comes from. Do you think people that's happy and financially straight, they really ain't arguing? Because even when you're having problems, guess what? I could pay my way out. Go chill on the boat for the day. How you gonna be mad on the boat? You know what I mean? Come home and I'm back to my normal self.
I mean, he's right about that. I mean, and you know, and for me, like, you know, I kind of stay mid-level. I mean, people know I'm financially successful, but I can't really show it because I mean, if I go on Facebook and I sit out here and I go to my other house where I keep my cars at, and I show y'all like honestly, I've been buying a car every 3 months. We just bought one today. We just bought a Porsche. I was showing it to Coco. She was going crazy. So, you know, and these are not run-of-the-mill cars, folks. These are I put an auction on Facebook where I went to, and we bought a $350,000 Rolls Royce from an NFL player, and then we did it again. So we're buying cars from NBA players, and my dad is flashy. That's who he is. He's not. You're not going to see him in anything. That's who he is. I got to calm him down, and so you know we do business together. But my mom is not like that. My mom is just elegant. She don't flash. My dad has a mouthful of gold teeth. He got Gucci. He the 1990 version of you. That's what he is. Gold teeth, slick talker. But he just make his money. I mean, he just Cedric can tell you my dad was. Cedric used to go to this meeting, man. You just do that. But that's my dad's style. That works for him. He wears the Gators. He wears the gold tooth. He's in either Rolls Royce, a Porsche, a Ferrari, or whatever. And he don't even rent them. He buy the shit. He just go and buy it. I mean, I got to be the one to hold back because I'm the one to do the taxes and the finances and stuff in the LLC. So I got to keep creating businesses just to keep this motherfucker in check. So just stop buying stuff. So he get on my nerves anyway. But still, everybody has their own style, but you're not going to see that style in email unless you relate to everybody. So the point that he is making is you don't want to go in email spamming like that because it's just not going to be believable. So you got to have something that's going to ease your way in, that's going to build the trust. And that's why I did the email. So I've been doing them for my pops, my friends, you know, just people who are local businesses around me. And even at online, I'm gonna probably say that for another time too. The offline method, and does anybody do business offline? Well, it's COVID now. So I don't know if y'all know, y'all can walk into a business and they'll give you a blank check if you say the right thing to do. To handle all the marketing stuff. I got a girl that speaks Spanish. She does all my photos and everything, but you can actually start your marketing agency off of everything that we got here, a full on marketing agency. And you don't need no building or nothing. You can just do it right there. People will pay you to do pages. You'll be surprised with these because the businesses don't want to do them. They don't want to touch them. They want y'all to do them. So you can take these emails that I've written and boom. All right. You can go to, even the only niche that I missed was a church niche, but pastors already have their own emails and sermons anyway. So you really don't want to mess with that. Pastors are phenomenal talkers. So it's no reason for me to do one for a church. I don't know. I don't know any pastors that can't talk. Anybody know one that's shy that can't write or talk? I don't know one. So I'm leaving that one alone. But anyway, Kawan's gonna have this video will be available to you guys, and you'll be able to watch the training. But did I miss anything as far as the emails? You guys know how to upload the PDF. We just talked about that. Make sure you create a page, use it, and upload the PDF to the page. If I were you, I'm gonna say this. If I were you, I would not give this away. I would not give this away, because what's going to happen is what I'm telling you guys to do, somebody else is going to do it. So if I were you, I wouldn't even sell the whole thing. I would sell a few of them, 10 of them, 15 of them, and keep people coming back. That's how you make some money. All right. Another way you can make money. So that's it for today. Unless you guys have questions. Everybody good? All right. So I'm going to get this downloaded tonight. Oh, you're welcome. And appreciate it. Hopefully everything went good, Kawan. Thank you for coming on. But like Kawan was saying, he's going to give people a chance to come to Elite and teach you guys stuff, because a lot of you guys have skills and talent. So, just if you're good at it, just do it, rock and roll. So awesome training, folks.
Yep. Awesome job today, Melvin. Appreciate you taking over.
Yes,
for
sir.
Me. And yeah, also any other Elite members for sure. We are going to start showcasing some of you guys' talents, and then you guys come out. You guys got something you want to bring to the table, because this is going to help your branding. This is going to help, when your people see you on and you're giving these lessons. Also, when your people go into your back of your Elite University later and see you back there, like, oh wow, I saw one of the trainings, you was actually on it. So all this helps you. The more exposure, that's your real estate. You can never have too much real estate. You ain't never heard, oh, you own too many apartment buildings, you own too many complexes. You ain't never heard that. So the more real estate you have, the more credible you are, the more people want to be around you, the more people want to like and follow and trust that what you have to offer. So that's what we're creating here. Remember, I told you, we're not creating marketers, because they said that 95% of marketers don't make money. So why would I want to create that? So I'm teaching you how to be that 5%, that 3% they always talk about. And if you know what you see us doing on a constant basis, me and Melvin, that's what the 3 and 5% do, and that's what I'm teaching y'all to do. So appreciate you guys for coming today. Good job, Melvin. And yep.
Awesome. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Enjoy, and we'll see you guys on Monday at the next training. Kawan will be back. If not, we're gonna make sure you get it.
Thank you, brother.
Peace.
Thank you.
Thank you.